干煲蔗。你用干煲蔗有新椒无？你用干煲蔗新椒有无？哦，干煲蔗。
老白
唔使香。
西枪嘛。
西枪。哦。
西香
哦。咁就前邊
西香，
是不是？
西香雞話，
西香係咩㗎？
西
香邊個？西香我。
西香雞係其撈叫做撈咩㗎啦？
撈麵，嗰啲
嗱邊一間兩咩？西香邊間？
西槍就話撈。
這個啊冇。
西浪撈也是撈鋼啦。
撈鋼。
西浪是撈鋼啦。
你去香港啊？
找到了。
I like your trip.
So I know what happened before this clip, but Ty, could you tell us a little bit about the backstory behind this clip?
Sure. So what we did was something that Michelle mentioned earlier, which is basically a ground routing. We started the evening during the pre-briefing, basically with no information. We had just gotten confirmation from the officials that there was no village, there were no relatives available, and then the goal was really just to visit the location again, just because I wanted to see what my grandfather might have experienced and lived through. And so the schedule was I was supposed to go first the following day, and then we got the news that that they had found relatives on our bus ride to the village. When we got there, imagine like you're excited because you know that you have relatives and you found a village now, and then you get there, you shake your hands with the officials, and they're like, "You're not it." And then they saw Cheryl, and they looked at her name card. They were like, "Ah, that's it. You're the router." And did an immediate like 180 and switched over into leader mode and started translating for Cheryl. And that was kind of the day for me. It was a roller coaster ride of emotions. I think, in the morning I had a village. By noon I didn't. By lunchtime I still had a village, but then after the second routing I didn't have a village again. And then I was the last router for the day. And we basically just walked around asking people, finding the eldest villager there, doing that ground routing, and eventually, by a miracle, by my grandfather's grace, we were able to find the village. The additional interesting piece is that had we gone earlier in the day, we may not have actually found them, because the home that you saw, or that you see in the picture there, they don't live there anymore, and they happen to just be there for that weekend because their house is actually being renovated. And so again, it was very serendipitous that we were able to be there at the right time to actually meet them.
How did you confirm that they were in fact your relatives, and how did you feel the moment it was confirmed?
I had very little information to go off of, other than my great aunt's name, her son's name, and so these were things that I asked them to confirm. So they got that right. They got right where my great aunt's son lives, which is in Shenzhen, China. And then I knew kind of roughly around what age my grandfather left the village as well. And so I asked them that question. And they were able to confirm that. And when they were able to confirm each and every bit of those questions, it just blew my mind. I mean, you saw that oh my God moment. Like there was so much more that was going on in my head where it just wasn't registering yet. That to come to China with nothing more than a photo of my grandfather and no information, to find something that's amazing.
It's amazing. What does this experience mean for you moving forward now?
So it's really powerful for me because basically a whole family tree was lost, or a whole branch of our family tree. And so to be able to reconnect them all, this was 3 generations that had been disconnected from our family. to now have a whole family again, it's really powerful. And the gentleman that you see there, that my cousin, it was really timely as well because just a couple of months ago he actually passed away. So it was to have had the opportunity to actually meet him while he was still there and to be able to join our family back together again was incredibly powerful and meaningful to me and my family. And I did this for my mom and my sister because they haven't had the opportunity to even go back to China.
Thank you so much.